clock down to 11. Durant, a lot of activity out front. Offensive foul. Morris trying to set a screen. Turnover. Brooklyn, their first of the fourth.
And this is exactly what the Raptors want. You see Morris with his hands on Barnes. That's an easy call for the officials to make. But the extension of the Nets offense has been a part of what the Raptors have done with their pressure. When the Nets have been successful in breaking that, it's just been about getting to the basket, finding those lanes, and imposing their will off of penetration. We haven't seen a lot of that in the last couple offensive possessions for Brooklyn.
Claxton back in, replaces Morris. 1:50 to go. Siakam. O'Neal, good defense. Anunoby got a three. We are tied at 100. 12-0 Toronto run. Irving gets the screen from Claxton. Switch out front. It's Trent. Irving showing off the handles. Irving. Yes, sir. His dad, Drederick. His sister, Asia. The Nets up by 2 with 1:20 on the clock. Trent drives in and scoops it home. Deadlocked at 102. We're going to hit the 1-minute mark. O'Neal tracks it down. Durant comes to the ball. 8 to shoot. Durant, bullseye! Big time three!
Kevin Durant has been looking for his shot tonight. Comes through when Brooklyn needs it most. Now it's about getting a stop.
45 seconds to go. Siakam, watched by O'Neal. Switch. Van Vliet. Fake. Jumper. It goes down for Fred Van Vliet. So savvy.
That's cold. And the Raptors have been very methodical on their offense possessions and where they found the ball on the floor.
That's holding on to a 1-point lead. 28 seconds left. 13 on the shot clock. Irving way outside. Irving, 2 defenders. O'Neal swing back for Irving. Shot clock winding down. O'Neal, bomb! On 3! Nets world exploding!
Brooklyn has been on a tear, and Kyrie Irving with the handles, the shake, the drop, and then Gary Trent the other way. Quickness in the finish, trying to keep Toronto in this one. Kevin Durant, oh, he is a bad, bad man from the top of the key. Fred Van Vliet trying to even things up, working the mid-range game, but creating a little bit of space for Brooklyn is Royce O'Neal. Beauty of a shot, bottoms, trust between Kyrie and his new teammate. There has been a confidence and a composure of this Nets group, resiliency as they took the lead and try and maintain it. It's winning time for the Nets, and we'll see if they can close this thing out. There's still a lot of time left for Toronto and how they can operate here, what they choose to do, the quickness that they try and go a 2-possession game at this point.
Hey fans, stay tuned. After the final buzzer, Nets post-game highlights, analysis, complete reaction from tonight's matchup with the Raptors. It's Chris Sheard, Frank Isola, Megan Triplett, plus a look ahead to Monday's game against the Grizzlies coming up on the Brooklyn Nets postgame. Nets are 5 of 10 in the fourth quarter on 3-pointers. Irving has 30 overall, 13 in the fourth. 14.3 on the clock. Nets 108, Raptors 104. Van Vliet gets it in. Siakam. Durant there defensively. Siakam right down the middle. Ball fake. Bank shot. No, but a foul with 9 seconds to go.
And that was tough, because if this would have been an and one, could have gotten tricky here. You knew Siakam and Toronto was going to try and go quick. That That foul causes the miss for Siakam, now finding himself at the line. Took 5 seconds off the clock.
Siakam is 4 of 7 at the line tonight. Got a one-possession game. 37 points, 13 rebounds, 11 assists. Triple-double for Pascal Siakam. Nets have a timeout remaining. Toronto does not. Trying to cut it to 2. Siakam missed it. Rebound tracked down by Durant.
Got a foul.
And they finally do. With 6.2 left in the fourth. They had a foul to give. Nick Nurse urging his guys, coaching them up. With 6.2, Steve Nash trying to make the right moves here. Remember, the Nets do have a timeout remaining.
And do not underestimate the challenge it is at this point, especially with Toronto and how comfortable they are in full court pressure to get the ball in.
Simmons gets it in. Durant fakes out his man. Trying to play keep away, and a foul is called. Nick Nurse is losing it on the Toronto sideline.
Well, because he doesn't have his challenge. The challenge is one he probably would have won because it looked like Fred VanVleet had caused that turnover while the whistle was blowing. So it was clean. Expectation he's going to foul, but that's a clean take. Only gets a hand of Durant, which is part of the ball.
So remember, he trusted Siakam on what was called an offensive foul. Challenged it. Unsuccessful. Challenge gone. Durant makes this a 4-point game with 4.3 on the clock.
That's a big-time change in complexion at this point.
Kevin Durant, 8 of 9 at the line. He's got 27 points. Raptors have no timeouts remaining. Missed it. Rebound. Barnes, 2 seconds. 1 second. And it's late. Big time second half performance by the Brooklyn Nets.